Which compact electric hatchback is best? Today we compare Vauxhall Opel's Corsa Electric against the MG4 Electric and BYD's Dolphin. So buckle up and let's get started. For this comparison, we've chosen entry-level trim models from each manufacturer. For the BYD Dolphin, we chose the larger 60 kWh battery, as the price difference between the MG4 and Corsa Electric is negligible. The Vauxhall Opel Corsa Electric is the smallest car here, being 23 centimeters shorter than BYD's Dolphin. In that respect, the company's upcoming Astra Electric is a better fit, although its higher starting price immediately precludes the Corsa from going head-to-head with its Chinese competitors. That said, in most other respects, the Corsa Electric proves tough competition for both rivals. Now in its 6th generation, in electric guise, the Corsa, having recently been facelifted, has an elegant, well-resolved exterior, neatly encompassing Vauxhall Opel's trademark visor front-end treatment. In the cabin, the self-branded Detox layout pure panel driver displays are neatly integrated into a fresh and modern dashboard layout. Entry-level design trim now comes with a 7-inch color touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while GS and Ultimate trims have an upgraded 10-inch screen with the same smartphone mirroring as design Corsas, plus satellite navigation and wireless charging. The digital driver's display is clear, but limited in the functionality it provides, while the Corsa has a good range of both seat and steering wheel adjustment for the driver. Out on the open road, the vehicle has 3 drive modes: Eco, Normal and Sport. In both this version, with 134 brake horsepower and its more powerful sibling, switching to Sport brings a noticeable change in the throttle mapping, sharpening its responses and making available the car's full power output. We agree with the consensus from testers that it's a decent drive, with accurate steering and good composure in bends, despite a significant weight increase compared to petrol version Corsas. With a well-calibrated one-pedal driving mode that slows the vehicle down to a crawl, it has all the ingredients of a great city car, whilst being able to easily handle longer journeys too. Being a B-segment vehicle, its one Achilles heel, from a driving perspective, is that road noise is noticeable on poorer surfaces, along with wind noise from its mirrors. Other than that, the Corsa is well sorted and very competent, albeit not particularly exciting to drive, sport mode aside. In the cabin, the base design trim features keyless start, Bluetooth connectivity, steering wheel-mounted audio controls, a single USB Type-A connector, and 6-speaker stereo system. While higher trims, as shown here, add front and rear Type-C USB connectors, voice recognition and a front center armrest. For rear passengers, legroom is at a premium compared to both the MG4 and BYD Dolphin. This is primarily because the Corsa, priced on a footing with its Chinese rivals, is a B-segment, not larger C-segment vehicle. And, unlike the Dolphin and MG4, it was not designed from the ground up to be an EV. Each were designed on platforms exclusively for pure EVs, meaning that Vauxhall's offering also has a small boot by comparison, with 267 litres of luggage space. In contrast to the Corsa, MG's 4 Electric offers not only a more daring exterior design with sharp creases and a twin-aero rear spoiler in higher trim levels, but an electric motor that drives the rear wheels. At just under 4.3 meters in length, the MG4 is only 3 centimeters shorter than the BYD Dolphin, but significantly longer than the Corsa. With the entry SE model riding on 17-inch alloy wheels, better-equipped trophy models ride on large 18s, while all models feature automatic projector LED headlights. Stepping into the MG, the center console features a smart rotary drive selector, and, on trophy models, a wireless charging pad is located above it, while Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available across the range. While we generally found the vehicle's infotainment to be well laid out, it uses small text fonts and can be occasionally glitchy. The driver's digital instrument display is clear and neatly arranged, while a bonus here are the physical buttons on the steering wheel, with MG choosing to avoid capacitive ones. MG also offers its useful iSmart app, which allows owners to cool or heat the car before entering, schedule battery charging, and check the status of the MG4 when parked. For keen drivers, the MG4 offers the best handling of the three, with its more powerful rear-wheel drive setup pushing the vehicle out of corners with vigor. With less weight over the front axle, turn-in is impressive with the car being grippy and good to drive through the twisty stuff. The trade-off is a slightly firmer ride than the Corsa or BYD Dolphin, being somewhat fidgety on rougher road surfaces. However, it's never unpleasant nor uncomfortable, and, for those wanting a spirited drive on country B-roads, it's the most appealing by a decent margin. Boot capacity on the MG is a decent 367 litres, rising to 1,177 litres with the rear seats folded. Rear seat legroom is also decent, although the MG's back seats could be more supportive. Equipped with a single USB charger, you won't find an armrest in the back though, but given the MG's price, that's excusable. For AC onboard charging, the MG4 has a speed of 7 kilowatts, putting it below both the Corsa and Dolphin, which each have a higher rate of 11 kilowatts. Available in its Chinese home market since August 2021, BYD's C-segment Dolphin has hit Europe with a splash. With Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway holding a 10% stake in the company, and with BYD planning to establish a European manufacturing facility in Hungary from 2027 onwards, its plans are clear: be a disruptor to Europe's mainstream car makers and offer customers a lot of car for not much money. So how does the Dolphin square up to the Corsa and MG? While its party piece is a rotating 12.8-inch touchscreen that, in vertical mode, is ideal for displaying navigation maps, its strengths are far deeper. The Dolphin not only has the funkiest dashboard layout with neatly arranged physical shortcut buttons that are easy to use, but the vehicle is also available in a range of bright exterior colors and interior trims which, garish blue upholstery aside, help elevate its budget electric car status. On the road, the Dolphin is softly sprung, making it arguably the most comfortable in town and on long motorway trips. However, there's an obvious trade-off. On winding roads, as the speed increases, body control becomes more of an issue. In that respect, the Corsa and MG4 both have the better of the BYD. The steering is precise, with some weight build-up, but again, it's not as engaging as the Corsa, nor does it benefit from the MG4's rear-wheel drive setup. However, as an urban runabout, the lack of electric motor whine and road noise makes it an agreeable companion, although we also prefer the brake pedal feel on the Corsa, as the travel on the Dolphin is a little long. Where the BYD wins easily is with rear accommodation. Slightly sacrificing boot space for legroom, the Dolphin beats the MG and is streets ahead of the Corsa. Along with a 5-inch digital driver's display, the BYD's 12.8-inch screen is logically arranged, but requires users to delve into numerous sub-menus to adjust vehicle settings. As the BYD likes to beep and bong when legal speeds are exceeded, turning off such functions are more difficult than they should be. So, in conclusion, which model would we choose? The Corsa, although smaller in size, is the closest to a traditional petrol model, not surprising given its roots. but this means there's also a familiarity to the way it drives and looks inside. We like the fact it still has physical controls for the most important features, and it feels well built and robust. And now, following its 2024 facelift, it's even better looking, though some may prefer Peugeot's E208, which feels more special inside. Given that it drives well, it's a sound choice, but we'd certainly be looking for a discount or decent finance offer to choose it over the MG or BYD. With the MG4 and the BYD Dolphin both carrying superior 7- and 6-year warranties versus the Corsas, which ranges from 3 years in the UK to up to 5 years in certain EU countries, that's enough for many to be tempted by one of the Chinese brands right away. For keen drivers, there's really only one choice, and that's the MG. Genuinely fun through the corners, its dedicated EV architecture and rear-wheel drive setup make it more involving than the Corsa. And, with longer range models available, plus higher trims that make the MG look quite snazzy, it's unlikely to disappoint. However, if budget, passenger legroom, and getting from A to B quietly and safely are most important, then the BYD should be your choice. And that's where we'd put our money. In certain colours and trims, the Dolphin can be quite garish. However, choose your specification carefully and you'll be rewarded by a refined, decently riding and well-equipped vehicle at a hugely competitive price. Of course, its infotainment isn't perfect, and with a boot that's 20 litres smaller than the MG, it doesn't win on all fronts. However, acceleration is brisk, value is off the chart, and, providing you can put up with the Dolphin's array of warning chimes, the BYD has its sights set on VW and other established marques. On that point, they should be worried. Very worried indeed. Just pause the video now if you'd like to further compare the data. If you've enjoyed this video, tell us which upcoming models you'd like to see featured. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It takes just a second and helps us to create new content.